Hey there! When law firms try to automate their Clio Manage account with Make.com, they often hit the same roadblock: expiring webhooks. In this video, I'm going to show you a quick fix to this issue and how you can implement it into your form today with just a few clicks. Let's get going. Welcome to this new video. My name is Martin and I'm the CTO at Swans, previously known as Automation for Lawyers. Every day, we help growing law firms solve their technical issues and be able to scale their firm without hassle. By the way, this video contains a template which you can easily download by joining our school.com community, where apart from getting access to all the resources, you'll also be able to mingle with other law firm owners. We recently started it and we are already 50 members and growing every day. Let's now jump into the video. So let's look again at what is the issue, right? So you imagine you have found one of my templates, one of the videos, or you have tried implementing something in Make.com. And whenever you create a new trigger for Clio Manage in Make, you then ask to create a webhook. In that webhook, you need to define the connection, the events, for example, meta created, updated, deleted. And then you have this expires at field, which says the date and time when the webhook will expire. If no expired parameter is provided, the webhook will expire after 3 days. The maximum duration you can set a webhook to expire after is 31 days, right? If you set up a date then more than 31 days from the current date, you'll get an error. So what does this mean? Does this mean that you need to come into this automation every month and update this webhook? No, not really. There is quite a simple workaround to that, employing the Clio Manage API. So here how this helper scenarios that you'll need to enable on your account will look like. Quite simple. Again, here we are using a workaround from the Clio API, which allows us to return all the data for all the webhooks and also to be able to update a single webhook with a new expiry date. So let's see exactly how it works. Again, the template to this is in our school community. You can join it down below, free of charge. So the first step that we're going to have over here is the call to this webhooks endpoint. And then we are also asking for a few fields for each webhook: its ID, its status, what events it's subscribed to, when it expires, and its URL. So if we run this, we'll get a body with a collection with data like this, right, in an array. And then in this array, we'll have all the webhooks that you've configured on your account and what events are they subscribed to, right? So for example, this one is for a matter being updated. If I now create a new one over here for a matter being created, and we rerun this, you'll see now that we have two webhooks over here. One is for the matter updated and another one is for matter created. So what do we do with this information after that? We set up an iterator, and the iterator will be iterating over the data array that we get from this first module. So it will go through each webhook, and for it will execute certain steps, right? In this case, what we'll be doing is we're going to be updating the existing webhook with a new expiry date, right? So again, using the API, we have this patch method, which is updating that specific webhook with its ID coming from the iterator. And then in the body, we are simply providing a data object with an expires at field. And here we are adding 30 days to now. And it is pretty much already in the correct format, in the ISO format, and passing it to the API. Again, this action will be executed for each one of the webhooks. Let's see it in action. Let's look at this first webhook over here. So you can see it is expiring on the 15th. At 56 minutes, 46 seconds, right? It's now 4:05 p.m. So if we run this, we should now see the new date over there. Let's make sure that we save and then click run once. All right, as you can see, the update expiry date module has been executed twice for each one of the webhooks. And then if we now run this module again and see the current data, we'll see that both of them now have 405 and 405. Just a minute ago, as you can see, the expiry dates have been updated. Now, what do we do after this? Then you can need to simply schedule the scenario to run for example, every 15 days, extending the life cycle of your webhooks every 15 days, a month into the future. This will ensure that your webhooks never expire and you don't need any extra admin to be updating anything on your automation platform. So let's just turn this on. We'll say at regular intervals, so we can put it, for example, in minutes, but the easiest way would be simply put days of the months, and we'll execute it, for example, on the 1st and then on the 16th. We can put the time if we want, for example, somewhere like in the night, 2 a.m. Click OK. Make sure that you save the scenario. And just like that, on the 1st and on the 16th of every month, this helper automation will run in your account and will update all the webhooks that you have configured in Clio Manage to make sure that you don't have to do it manually, and so you can safely build whatever you want in your make.com account together with Clio Manage. Again, the template to this automation, you don't need to rebuild it. The template to this is in our school.com community. It's very easy to import it. Just check one of my videos on the channel on how to import a make.com blueprint or a template into your account. I hope that you have found this video useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like for more.